Why does a bee die after it stings you? Why does the bee that stings a human die instantly, while other insects don't? The answer to this question reveals one of the greatest marvels in the bee's body. You see a tiny bee, it looks weak and innocent. But when it senses danger, it unleashes its last weapon, the sting. And that's where things get intense. To understand why a bee dies immediately after stinging, you first need to know about its stinger. A bee's stinger is unlike any other. It has tiny, backward-facing barbs, like little hooks. The tip of the stinger has small teeth. This design is perfect for fighting other insects. The stinger can go in and out easily with insects, but humans are different. Our skin is thick and elastic. When the bee stings, the stinger gets stuck, anchoring itself like a boat's anchor. When the bee tries to fly away, it can't pull it out. And with the violent movement trying to escape, the worst happens. Not only does the stinger stay embedded, but part of the bee's digestive system is ripped out with it. A part of its body is torn off and left in your skin. This fatal rupture is what kills the bee in minutes. This prevents its blood from mixing with the honey in its stomach. If the bee stayed alive after stinging, the honey would spoil. This is nature's miracle. But there's another surprise. Even after the bee dies, the stinger continues working. The venom keeps pumping into your body for over a minute. The venom contains melittin, a powerful protein that causes pain and swelling and sends chemical signals to alert the hive. So the sting is not personal, it's a sacrifice. The bee knows it will die, but it chooses to protect its queen and thousands of sisters, and to safeguard the honey they worked so hard to collect. It's like a soldier sacrificing itself to protect its homeland. The bee knows this is its last act, yet it does it willingly. The true lesson here: one bee's sacrifice is enough to protect the entire colony. Turtles and their shells. People often think a turtle's shell is just a hard external shield. The truth is very different. The shell is not just a cover, it's part of the turtle's body. It's the backbone itself. When a turtle develops, its spine fuses with all its ribs, forming a single, solid structure. So when you touch the shell, you're actually touching the turtle's bones. The shell has thousands of nerve endings, so any scratch or tap is felt immediately. It's not a silent shield, it's a living, sensitive organ, connected to all parts of the body. The shell is made of 2 layers, connected to the bones and nerves, covered with a long keratin layer, the same material as human hair and nails. Scientists say this unique structure is why turtles can live millions of years without major changes to their shape. The shell gives them strong protection from predators and skeletal stability that other animals don't have. Some sea turtles weigh up to 700 kilograms, yet the amazing shell keeps them alive for centuries. The miracle of life. Before life begins, there's a unified idea in 2 people, a man and a woman, each representing half of the story. In the womb, a tiny cell from the man's body starts its journey toward the woman's body in a crazy race. One traveler knows the path without a map, rushing and resisting obstacles. Finally, millions arrive, but only one finds the egg and fuses with it. Here begins the miracle. A single cell divides into 2, then 4, then 8, and so on, until a life-filled ball of cells forms. The embryo develops. The nervous system starts forming its intricate network, millions of neurons exchanging signals, building consciousness. Every cell knows its role: eye cells to see, ear cells to hear, hand cells to touch, all forming unique fingerprints. The facial features gradually emerge. The embryo begins exploring its own world, opens its eyes for the first time internally, learning to see, swallow, and hear the world outside.